we're going to talk to Janelle Monae, who's right here. All right.
Hey guys, how are you?
And you just got off stage an hour ago over the other tent. Tell us about the set. What was it like to play at Bonnaroo?
Oh, this is a very, very special time for us. We can just feel the energy, from Bonnaroo when we were seeing the lambs and the horses and the drive, and very peaceful. It's a rock and roll spirit too that we love as well. And so, when we got on stage, all that energy that we get from seeing the tents and the Ferris wheels and all the creativity, it helped us. Mm-hmm. It helped us immensely.
So as far as you were at South by Southwest, and we saw you down there. How does Bonnaroo, or how did your show here compare to the stuff you were doing down at South by?
Oh, I enjoyed South by Southwest. We played about 8 shows, and so that marked a defining point for us because we realized that we could actually do it, in the short amount of time that we were there. Bonnaroo, actually, I cannot believe that they have soap and water with paper towels. And you go under and they treat the artists with so much respect. I mean, you're eating with real silverware. Come on now.
Yeah, so they put this together in the middle of Tennessee,
yeah.
And it just grows up overnight, and here we are.
Yeah, it's wonderful, wonderful, man.
Yeah, so there is definitely a rock and roll spirit here at Bonnaroo, but there's all kinds of music. And,
absolutely.
But you've been on the road with a couple of really good rock bands, and you got No Doubt stuff coming up. And
I'm on tour with them this summer.
And also of Montreal, you played with recently.
Absolutely, and Kevin Barnes and Brian are actually here. They came up to see our show. We love them. They're family.
What's it been like? How have the crowds been responding so far out on the road this year?
We go and we just, we give our all. And we don't marginalize and say, these people won't get this or whatever. I think people are very smart, very clever, and I always hope when I leave that they're very inspired and moved by what they've seen. We don't choreograph anything. We just create art.
Mm-hmm. So you've had some singles and things out. The EP last year, you got some great accolades for that. A lot of praise for it. Now, when can we expect to hear kind of like more stuff? And it's been a long time coming. So was there any update for us?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm headed back to Atlanta. I'm working with the Emory Symphony Orchestra, and we're finalizing.
Hey, he's got a fan out there. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Emory. We're finalizing Metropolis Suites 2 and 3, The Archandroid, and The Great Divide. And what you guys, have that's out there is Metropolis Suite 104, The Chase, and it deals with an android and now what I'll be doing is revealing who the Archandroid is, and there's a war that takes place between the cyborgs and the Apocalyptes against the Great Divide, and so I'm excited. Really excited to premiere that.
Yeah. So, and also on that note, I read that you've been working on. There's a graphic novel component that might be going on too. What is that coming to see the light of day anytime soon?
Oh, absolutely. We have our first issue done, mocked up, ready for print. And I'm working with a wonderful illustrator by the name of Chad Weatherford. He takes direction, and he has incredible ideas. He's in New Zealand, and so he's sent me some crazy stuff over the last weekend. I'm just excited about this project. We're also in talks with doing a movie, so I'm excited about that. It's a very special project for me.
Is it true that Diddy sent you a MySpace message?
Yes, that's true.
So the story goes, I hear that you weren't quite sure for a while that it was legit.
Yeah, and then he confirmed. He called Big Boy. Outkast helped launch my career, and so I was on the Idlewild album, and Andre 3000 and Big Boy are huge supporters. They're like mentors to me, and I started my own company, recording label, the Wonderland Art Society. And so when Sean Combs had heard about this company and saw, things online, he called Big Boy and he was like, call her now. I have to, this is really big. I don't want to be, involved. I just want people to know what Wonderland is doing. And so he's kept his word, and, we're putting out the project, and we're going to radio very soon.
Oh, wait, we have a question. Question from the audience.
Sure.
So Dan from Chicago writes, what did you dream of growing up? What did you dream of doing when you were growing up?
Oh, wow. That's a wonderful, wonderful question. I've always loved riding horses. and I still have a strong admiration for jockeys and equestrian riders. So I think that I'm taking lessons now. I think that I want to be the first pompadour wearing whatever you want to call my hair jockey. Yeah, and I want to win very, very badly. So that's still a dream of mine now.
Your bandmates back here are a little skeptical.
No, they know. They know. We go through lots of phases.
Well, thank you so much for coming by. Don't want to take any more time away from the music, but I much appreciate your visit.
Thank
and
you.
Catch Janelle out with No Doubt this summer all over the U.S. Big hand for Janelle Monae.
You guys are out of sight.
Awesome. And